After performing at the top of their game at competitions in Maine and Massachusetts, the Brewer High School robotics team has pretty high hopes.
They have their eye on a world championship competition. But first, they have to get through the New England Championships in Boston next week. Rob Nesbitt shows us the skill and strategy you'll find among the players of Orange Chaos.
If this just is threaded out, it'll give us the same effect.
I wish I could tell you exactly what's going on here, but the truth is, I can't. I know that these Brewer High School students are working on their robot.
This is something that has to go back on.
But the specifics of what they are doing are way beyond my engineering knowledge.
All we want to do is a shift.
They are known at their school as Orange Chaos, but their skills have reached far beyond this gymnasium. The students in Orange have a history of doing well at competitions, and when they received this year's robot requirements,
why isn't it running the intake?
Zoe Vidham and her teammates hit the ground rolling with ideas.
The team has to strategize, come up with what we think the most efficient way and the best way to play the game is, and then figure out how to design a robot within the constraints given by FIRST.
So you're ready, right? You doing that one too?
FIRST, meaning for inspiration and recognition of science and technology, organizes the competitions that Orange Chaos practice for.
So the gas struts were originally set further out the base of them.
The team built their robot, Lexi, to maneuver through a course, picking up as many of these yellow cubes as possible and put them on a scale faster than other teams' robots. Lead mentor Everett Bennett has mentored his fair share of students, and he always looks forward to the same struggles.
That's how you find problems before they become problems.
It's troubleshooting that creates teachable and memorable moments.
My favorite meetings are when, we're, say, building the robot and just, I can look around and I can see that everybody's busy doing something and they all know what's going on and they're just right into it, getting things done.
Every time Lexi is taken out of storage to be worked on, the clock is ticking.
You should let me take it after that.
Just a few hours to work out the kinks to get ready for competition. And so far, she's worked.
Scores are coming up now on the board.
Orange Chaos made it all the way to the finals in the New England First Worcester Polytechnic Institute robotics competition.
Orange Chaos delivering more.
In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the Brewer team gained the most amount of points and finished in first place.
That they see that sort of, that, nerdy, geeky sort of tech stuff can be a lot of fun and, and they can compete and do well.
That's low speed.
Orange Chaos went on from that big win to get second at the Pine Tree qualifier in Lewiston. They are ranked 9th out of the 209 robotics teams in New England.
I can close.
Continuing Brewer's history of making it to the top of the leaderboard in a world of mechanics and electronics.
Do we need more hose?
You and I may not understand what it takes, but these teenagers have it down to an exact science.
It's really nice to put 6 weeks of work and time, and I think I ended the season with like around 150 hours into this robot myself, and to see it go to a competition and do so well really pays off.
So you're gonna try and zigzag?
In Brewer, Rob Nesbitt, News Center, Maine.
So one of your favorite parts of that story was the t-shirt that said?
Nintendo 64. Yeah, well, it didn't say it, but it was clearly there.
The imagery, yeah.
And the 64, I did nerd out a little bit on that.
Nice
and
to
I was
see.
like, how did they know that? They're kids.
Nice to see the kids flying the old school flag there.
I love it.
Orange Chaos is going to be competing at the New England Championship April 12th to the 14th at Boston University.
If they do well there, they will go on to the World Championship competition in Detroit, Michigan, the end of the month.